Time for somebody's favorite radio program.
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out at the TV show. It's not a bubble, you gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 4th day of September 2025. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did not want to get up this morning. I felt like a pig in a blanket. I know that doesn't sound like a very complimentary thing, but I was like
wrapped
all
up like
wrapped
a burrito.
up like a burrito.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little taco this morning.
Yes.
And the air with my ceiling fan, I was like, oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have your window open. It's like, it's that time of year,
Mm-hmm.
which I personally am bothered by. Because I never know that, like, this is the time we start getting to the point where, like, you bring a jacket in the morning, then you don't have a jacket later, then you, and here's why it bothers me. Not the weather itself.
Yeah.
This is the weather where you lose your keys. Are they in the coat? Are they in my pants? Did I leave them in my jacket? Did I hang them up? Always. That in between spring and that in between fall. Because in the wintertime, my keys just stay in my coat. Because I'm always going to be going out in my coat.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, yeah. Did I put my keys in my jacket? Did I leave them on the hook? Did I put them in my pants pocket? They're not there right now. So that's my annoying time. So,
all right.
So that said, it's that time when you want to put Mr. P's phone number in your phone.
Well, there's that.
Because it's that time where you're like, did I leave them in my coat? Nope. There they are, sitting on the front seat. Yep. Yep. Oh, I left them in the house. Yep. Because that would happen to me more than once. I would wear my jacket in the morning because it was cold.
Yeah. Go
home, have lunch, go to leave. It's nice enough I don't have my jacket on. And now the key is inside the house. And I would lock myself out. So we
just remember 7171. That's really all you need to do around here.
Well,
the rest of it comes 219-866.
Yeah.
You know,
some people are 863, and so yeah. But yeah, 219-866-7171 for Mr. P. But now we have those locks that use our thumb, so I don't have to worry about that. Because it's happened. Even now, I'll get in the car in the morning and go, it's not starting because the key is not in it.
Right.
So, and I got to run back in. So
yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. So, but it's just, I get that crispness in the air, and
it's the changing. It's giving you a hint.
But when I go
that
out,
the seasons are changing.
I know. But when I go out with Ace in the morning and I'm still in shorts
it's
and a
t-shirt,
it's
good morning.
Okay, all right. We didn't have to do that to me last night.
Yeah.
But thankfully, like, it was pouring last night, and Ace was so tired he just went into bed. And I was like, oh, good. Like,
really?
Yeah. He was just like, yeah. And I'm like, if he wants to get up, I'll get up with him. But yeah, he was done. So
I loved the smell.
Of the rain. With your window open.
It was literally, I always think of the song, listen to the rhythm of the pouring rain. There was a beautiful breeze. and the sound was like camp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you you hear it.
There was so much thunder and stuff. He was like, he was freaking out a little bit.
Yeah.
Today is Eat an Extra Dessert Day.
Oh, right.
I like that.
Doctor's orders.
Yeah, I like that.
Can you read too, though? Now it's so funny how, as you get older, my parents would like change to like coffee cake from like chocolate cake, and I was like, "Are you guys nuts? Like, who likes coffee cake?" Or my dad loved the Danishes. Like, I don't care if they take away Danishes. Who's gonna care about Danishes? As I'm getting older, I'm beginning to like things that are not 100% chocolate.
Right.
And when I eat chocolate, it's so rich. Like Portillo's, I used to hit that cake like a walleye. Boom. Like eat, shovel, 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 yum. Like, right down to the last, like you take your fork and you run it across the paper plate to get the last of the chocolate that may have stuck there. That's how I used to eat it. Now, 2 bites and I'm like, okay, let's cover this and make sure that it stays moist.
No, my dad said it's too rich for him now too. Like he just is, he doesn't even get it anymore because it's just too rich.
I've moved to the lemon, which was always like, I always liked it. I know your face is like, what?
Yeah, that's as weird as you getting a fish sandwich when you go to Portillo's. What is wrong with you?
McDonald's.
No,
McDonald's fish sandwich to me is the best.
You used to get the tuna sandwich right there.
Oh, the tuna steak, ahi tuna steak sandwich. Oh my gosh, yes, yeah. And I'm not a fish eater either.
Right.
But my favorite thing on the McDonald's menu, if you said, what is your favorite thing you can't do without a double fish fillet? Oh, with that tartar.
Yeah.
And I want it always like winds up the creases of my lips. Oh, yummy, yummy in the tummy. And I think Brett Kasanovich's sister is the same.
Oh, yeah.
She loves, because she commented on something at one point that's her favorite too. And I was like, okay, I'm not alone in the world.
That's funny.
Because I could care less about like a burger from them.
Right.
I like the fish fillet. Anyway.
I guess. Yeah.
I was dropped on my head as a baby.
I mean, I go to Portillo's and get fish. I mean, what the heck? And could I eat 2 desserts? Was your original question? I could pull it off. I could find a way. Maybe not like right away, but if I had dinner early enough, have a dessert right after dinner, and then like have a piece of pie and then a piece of cake later, have some ice cream, and then
I just want a little, like I want it, and then I have to move on.
Yeah,
I can't even do the full it anymore. And I hate to leave stuff behind. But
today is Macadamia Nut Day. You like that too? Leadership Day. Good. Newspaper Carrier Day.
Oh, can I just shout out to our carriers?
Newspaper carrier, not mail carrier.
Oops. Okay. So I'm going to turn it into the USPS local Rensselaer mail carrier day.
All right.
They have been working their tails off. I think we had everybody from that location at our house the day after Labor Day, Tuesday. They had over 1,000 packages.
Just for our house?
It felt that way. They're like, please, woman, please stop it already.
I know you like to shop and slow down.
Right. She's like, we're down to like 2 carriers. And I'm like, all because I shopped on eBay? What? No. But like we were out there getting the tree with the tree man. Getting the
tree with the tree man.
The tree man.
Yeah,
Nate from Timber Tree Services. And up they come for the second time yesterday.
That day. Yes.
Or I mean that day.
Yes. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean they are handling a lot.
When they can't fit all your packages into the first SUV run, you may have ordered too much stuff.
The first one came up in a Suburban. There wasn't enough room. No, I'm kidding.
Just say you may have overordered. Let's see. It's so newspaper carrier day. Like I mean, I assume that's like the people that like like newspaper, like throw your newspaper on the
Mhm.
the front stoop or whatever. That doesn't even exist anymore. Like, we don't have paper boys and anything anymore, do we? I've never seen one.
Name a newspaper that runs 5 days a week anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Even the 1 day a week one. I mean, like I don't think they like deliver them to homes anymore, do they?
Sure.
Or is it just by mail now?
In Kankakee, they did. I don't know what's going on with the Journal, but they used to.
But
they had home delivery, but home delivery was like.
Was it people or was it just through the mail? Like they just did it the person?
They did people.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe
absolutely.
I'm not knocking the newspaper. I'm just saying
No, sure. That's how it gets you, and it's always a person.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a person, but yeah. So shout out to the USPS
drones,
locally.
Yeah. So
because to push through all of that with people on vacay and woo.
Spice Blend Day and National Wildlife Day today.
All right.
Yeah. So there you go. Those are the things.
I feel like we've got a lot of wildlife in ever since planting the plants. And next year I'm going to plant lavender and more wildflowers into the box because we got the most beautiful butterflies, praying mantises. What have we seen? Praying mantises, butterflies,
bees, squirrels, bunnies.
No. We've seen like little, like just beautiful
cicadas,
bumblebees. Yes, cicadas can stay out.
Well, and I think we've learned
shells.
We've learned we're just going to have to live with the idea that the bird buddy thing is going to have to go somewhere where it doesn't fit into the fashion because we've been told it can't be against the house with everything else. It's got to be somewhere else. So if we want birds, we only had 2 birds on that thing all summer.
Yeah, and I really when I saw it the first time, I love my bird buddy.
Yeah, I think we just got to put it out in the middle of the backyard or something.
Tree, I think. Maybe.
Well, no, that's what Sean was saying. It's got to be like wide open. They got to be able to see around. So I know you don't like the idea of like a pole in the middle of the yard, but I think we just got to put it in the middle of the backyard or the side yard, and just let it be, and just see if the birds will just come to it.
All right.
So if you want the birds to come, otherwise, if you just want it to be, a secondary ring camera, we can do that too.
I don't know.
Jason says, good morning, Stephen Show. Good morning, Jason. Thanks for getting up with us. Dark and early this morning on a fine Thursday. We'll take a break. We'll come back, take care of our poll question from yesterday, talking about our life decisions. And then we'll get into today's poll question as well. Stick around.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Kentland to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Fries in the bag, vanilla cone in hand, windows down, music up. That's the summer feeling. The kind you find on McDonald's under $4 menu. With a $2.99 snack wrap, spicy or ranch, a $3.50 caramel frappe, a large ice cold soft drink, and a cheeseburger that hits like a classic. McDonald's is open late, so summer doesn't have to end early. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer on combo meal.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
When your reputation's on the line, you don't leave anything to chance, especially your primer. Painters trust Kills primers for a smooth start, strong adhesion, and serious stain-blocking power. And now, the full Kills lineup is available exclusively at the Home Depot. Need it fast? Get same-day or next-day delivery, or order online and pick up in-store. Kills primers. Pro results, faster. The Home Depot. If you're a pro, you know.
We're definitely going to be late to the concert. I feel like we should be there by now.
I'm just taking a little detour. I got to fill up my gas tank, and I know this place a couple towns over where the gas is cheaper.
Are you serious? We're going to be late for the concert because you're driving out of the way for cheaper gas? Just use Upside.
What's Upside?
Upside is the free cashback app that gets you real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait, I can get cash back just for buying the gas I need anyway?
Yes, I use it all the time, and I've made around $200. Now pull over so you can download the Upside app before we miss the concert.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LIFE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank, PayPal, or as a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LIFE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LIFE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. That's code LIFE.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
What day is it? Look at the calendar.
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
It's
Thursday, and you have changed something in this room.
I've changed my mind.
About what?
About waking up.
What else is there to do? Going back to sleep.
Wake up! Wake up! Please, wake up!
Why?
Why? You're going to miss out. You're going to miss it.
Miss what? The show. Show's not over. In fact, it's showtime.
Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Welcome to Touhyville. Thanks for getting up with us and hanging out this morning. We appreciate it. Portions of the show this morning brought to us by our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out all the movie times that they've got going on. 50th anniversary of Jaws is going on, and you can go see it even in 3D. So check out the movie times at fountainstonetheater.com. Download the app in the Google Play Store and the App Store as well. Also, want to mention George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook, offering a wide array of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab, long-term care, workplace injury, outpatient rehab, therapy services, and more. They make sure that every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. They do a great job. Scott and his staff have been doing it for a long time, and they really do take care of all their patients in whatever way is needed. That's at georgeaid.org. You can find out more, or go and like George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook on Facebook. Okay. Speaking of Facebook, let's go over and take a look at our poll question from yesterday and see where things are at with that. And then we'll get into today's poll question, which I think could be really interesting and fun. So yesterday, we asked you about the idea of making big life decisions with your gut, with gut instincts.
Mm-hmm.
You like to put it as God tapping you on the shoulder and saying, go this route. This is, I'm trying to tell you, this is the way to go. You know, when you have that feeling, you know, that about that. 69% said yes, they make big life decisions with their gut. 31% said no. Real close. The national poll says 70%.
Okay.
So pretty close to that.
Yeah.
Piper says, nope, I tend to overthink. You know what's weird? I feel like I overthink about smaller things and not about bigger things.
Okay.
I don't know why. James says, no, I have to think about it first, pros and cons. And Tanya says, nope, I do it with prayer, which, again, could be the same thing, really. You know what I mean?
That's really what I think my
what you're
gut
saying.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not that my gut is prayer. My gut, I believe, is Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Only, but it's on me to differentiate if it's my own, like going, I really,
That's
really
what's
want
so
this. I really, really
hard.
want. But, like, yeah, but there's definitely been times where God's gone, deet, 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 and
Mhm.
I want you to do this. And I'm like,
Mhm.
really? Why? No,
Right.
just got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Randall says, whether it's good or bad, go with your gut feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday we didn't get to some of these, so I just wanted to throw some of these out there. According to the poll, 32% of people have picked a job on their gut, which I think is big.
Mm-hmm.
Deciding where to move, 26%. 26% for breaking up with someone.
Mm-hmm.
24% for quitting a job or switching careers.
Mm-hmm.
21% getting a pet. 20% what to invest money in. 20% said getting married. 19% said going on a first date. 18% said buying a home. And 13% said deciding to go back to school. So, on their gut.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So, but yeah, overall, the national said about 79%. Ours said about 69%. We're at 69%, not about. So, all right. So you came across this on one of the 652,919 different websites that we go to daily to find fun stuff for us to talk about. TikTok's got a new viral trend called the Great Lock-In. Okay.
Too bad Chris doesn't work here anymore, right?
There's a huge trend on social media right now called the Great Lock-In. The idea is that you commit to making a change now
Mm-hmm.
and carrying it through the end of the year. So instead of thinking, okay, I'm starting to think about my New Year's resolution, come the new year, I'm going to do this. And
because a lot can happen in 100+ days.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be a way to fully hyper-focus on a task, goal, or activity across the final 100+ days of 2025. Okay? It doesn't have to be a traditional resolution. It's just meant to be a way to shake off the summer laziness and lock in on a success for the next few months.
We didn't have summer laziness. We
No.
don't. I could,
but a lot
you
of
and
people,
I couldn't catch our breath.
Mm-hmm.
Like summer for us is like a whoosh.
Mm-hmm. And that's, because of where we're at and what we do with the fairs and things like that. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also a time where we're working really hard on all those things.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of our regular work doesn't get the same
come
focus.
through. Yeah,
Yeah. So,
you're absolutely right.
So it's not the laziness, but it's a chance to refocus on the other stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Because when you told me about this, what I kept thinking in my head is almost like a football game,
Mm-hmm.
or basketball,
Mm-hmm.
like a last quarter comeback,
Mm-hmm.
like come back in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I thought of when you talked about the Great Lock-In. Like, okay, here we go,
Right.
and then carry that momentum into the next game,
Yeah.
into the next season. It's
Mhm.
like, so according to Know Your Meme, the original Great Lock-In post started gaining steam a few weeks ago, and now a ton of people have joined, and joining publicly is just a way of holding yourself accountable. So putting it out there saying you're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on your reach, it's also a great way to get support from your followers. Of course, the concept isn't totally new. People are pointing out that it's essentially a rebrand of last year's winter arc, or they called it 75 Hard, and several other self-improvement online challenges over the years. So it's interesting. So our poll question today, asking you if you were going to do this, okay? If you were going to commit to the lock-in challenge, what would you do? What would what would your resolution be or your goal for the end of the year? You know, to lock in.
What
would it be?
yours be?
To be more organized. Because I think that's the core that could lead to other successes and other things being better. So to get and stay organized.
Okay. Because when you said be more organized, I'm like, okay, you're already building in.
So to get organized and stay organized. So, yeah, because like I said, I think that's when I look at all the issues that I have, that's going to be the center that's going to help all the that's the tree, the what's the
root,
the trunk, like the main tree that's going to help all the other branches. So
got it.
So yeah, you know. So what say you?
For you or for me? Because I got yours. I immediately thought, ooh, if he commits to this, because I think we're on the same thing with getting organized. For me, it's if you set all the processes and procedures for Touhyville Media by the end of this year, meaning that's the roots of everything, on top of which everything is built.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's organized.
And I would say that's got to be part of it. You know, it's like because that's also organized. Like right now it's chaos, and that's
I wasn't sure if you were talking about things like stopping to live out of a laundry basket or stopping to make piles everywhere. Like I didn't know if it was organization, meaning like everything is filed and everyone knows where it is, or if it's
I think that's okay. I think that's all part of it. I think that's all because all of that is being organized. So getting all that organized and then staying that way makes all pieces of the life easier. So I think that's both of those things, or all of those things, are all encompassing in that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So for me personally, I would do two things. One is focus on revenue generation. I just right now have had ADHD ever since starting to do the show, where I'm like, oh, I got to do this. And then we need an e-blast. And I feel like I have 8 to 10 children every day going, but mom, I need a snack, but I need a dress for prom, but I need you to help me with my college applications. I feel like I've got like head turning, and it's taking me away from what I used to do best, which was today I'm going to do ba-dup, 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 ba-dup. And then I didn't stop until I did those plus one thing. Because I always, at the end of the day, I was like, ooh, go one further. And I would play a game in my head like, okay, well, that was a great day. What if we just did one more thing?
Right.
One more call. One more thing. So I would go back to that. And then the other thing I would do is, in terms of eating right, the one thing I haven't gotten down and that will throw everything else off is after dinner, I don't have a snack before I go to bed because I'm not really hungry. I'm exhausted. And in doing that, there are times I wake up with the shakes, or like it's not a good way that I start the next morning. And then when I eat, it's all fixed, but I'm so nauseous from not eating that it's to get over the hump. I keep setting myself up for not the best. And all I needed to do is eat like 2 crackers with cheese on top of them, and it'll make all the difference.
Gotcha.
So those 2 things, like, yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting. So hop on our Facebook page. Let us know, what are you thinking about? What kind of change would you want to make and lock it in now?
And I love that. I love the idea that we're not waiting for New Year's resolutions, because I'm not a resolution person.
No.
If it's supposed to change my life for the better,
right?
Let's go. What are we waiting for? No one needs an invitation to do that.
Sure.
And then it's time that who says you'll be around by New Year's? I mean, hopefully, God willing, we're all around and nothing happens, but you can't assume.
Yeah.
So
yeah, wasn't it? I think it's Zig Ziglar. You don't have to be great from the start, but you got to start to be great. Is that Zig Ziglar? I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. Why not start now? So all right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Got what's happening, and then dive into some other fun stories. So stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 68. Tonight, partly cloudy and breezy with a low near 52. Friday, partly sunny and windy with a high near 67. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 44. Saturday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 67. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 43.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
The Another Season Going Out of Business sale continues, and now's your chance to save even more. All merchandise is 30% off except bereavement items. Furniture, bodices, fixtures, everything is priced to move. Discover home decor, candles, garden accents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and Christmas items, all at 30% off. All sales are final, so don't wait. Once these items are gone, they're gone. Visit Another Season before it's too late at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont.
Fries in the bag, vanilla cone in hand, windows down, music up. That's the summer feeling. The kind you find on McDonald's under $4 menu. With a $2.99 snack wrap, spicy or ranch, a $3.50 caramel frappe, a large ice cold soft drink, and a cheeseburger that hits like a classic. McDonald's is open late, so summer doesn't have to end early. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer on combo meal.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help? At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
Save big on your next project right now at Menards. From quick fixes to heavy repairs, our Masterforce industrial-grade mechanics hand tools are designed for maximum strength and durability to get the job done. Save big on the Masterforce 220-piece mechanics tool set. On sale now through September 7th. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals.
Save big money at Menards.
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys, no waiting.
Are you awake?
Yeah.
What day is it?
Throwback Thursday.
Throwback.
Throwback.
Throwback Thursday.
A bit of a throwback.
You know, throwback.
Thursday.
What does that mean?
It's more fun.
Oh, okay.
It's Thursday and tomorrow's Friday.
Come on, start this thing.
Let's put on a show.
Let's make it our best show ever.
What is this?
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by Another Season in DeMott. The going out of business sale continues for Another Season in DeMott, and you get the big time savings, 30% off everything in the store except bereavement items. So head over to Another Season in DeMott. Once it's gone, it's gone. Everything goes. They're not bringing in new stuff. Now, they do have new inventory coming in because they've got all this stuff from over the Another Season. They kind of change with the season. So Christmas stuff is still coming out and things like that. So you can find great decor, great gifts, all kinds of stuff. You got somebody's birthday coming up in 6 months. Go save now on it. 30% off at Another Season in DeMott. Like them on Facebook.
Be
Follow
like
on
Cheryl.
Instagram.
Be like Cheryl. 1 for you, 1 for me. 2 for you, 1, 2 for me.
Yeah.
3 for you. Oh, look. Squirrel.
I
can't get enough of their stuff.
Yeah.
I really can't.
Yeah. Also want to mention our friends over at Vierks Fine Jewelry, creating dreams and memories through knowledgeable and creative custom jewelry design. Let them turn your ideas into wearable pieces of art. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Vierks.com. Mr. M says, talking about your eating, he says, Cheryl, someone with hypoglycemia, a small bowl of popcorn before bed has helped me so much with having steady levels in the morning. So I understand needing a snack before bed. Like, you're not big on popcorn.
Now, I've never thought about popcorn, but
really like
I have diabetes that actually swings to hypoglycemia, and they say that the hypoglycemia part is more dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. So,
yeah, I usually do nuts or cheese and crackers.
Yeah.
Which makes
Or
sense
pretzels.
if you are what you eat.
Like
Get
you
it?
got- hello.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
But you like flavored pretzels and things, so those, that helps as well. So, all right, let's see what's happening. The global cocaine business is booming. So maybe the economy's not doing well, but cocaine is doing well. Also, Charlie Sheen has a new Netflix show coming out. Coincidence? Same. All of a sudden he's got a paycheck, All right, how about a little joke multiple choice? Florida will no longer require vaccinations for children, registrations for gun owners, or shirts and shoes for service. The NFL season starts tonight. In what can only be a total coincidence, it also happens to be Concussion Awareness Month. I haven't figured out which games I'm going to watch yet because I'm waiting to find out what Taylor Swift's schedule is. I just want to.
Oh, jeez. It should be interesting though with the way the Bears played.
Oh yeah, no, I'm looking forward
I'm
looking forward to that. And of course, the Bears got to be on Monday Night Football on a school night to start the season. I like my Sundays. Sundays at noon. I want my food. I want my snacks. I want to spend my Sunday.
How is that determined? I know I've asked you that before, and it doesn't stick.
Ratings and record and things like your record from the year before kind of bases your schedule. But as far as when you get on Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, that's the ratings. And they, the networks
Meaning
try
the
to
most
choose.
popular teams
they
get
try
the
to,
best times.
Yeah, they try to get them on there for bigger markets. And
I
things,
didn't know if it had to do with, it's California and they're 4 hours behind or whatever. Like,
no, not really.
Okay.
No.
Got it.
Bill Belichick put his Massachusetts home on the market. If you're looking, it includes 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a swing set in the backyard for his girlfriend. President Trump said that calls to release the Epstein files are just a distraction. Okay, I'm not a politician, okay? But I have an idea on how you can remove the distraction. Throwing it out there. If it's such a problem, I got an idea. Just say, just throw them out there. All set. And lastly, September is Baby Safety Month. The rest of the month, they can take care of themselves. You're lucky if you're a baby in September. You get taken care of. Otherwise, forget it. We don't have time for any of that stuff. So, all right. Let's take a look at this and see what happened, because I saw the headline yesterday, and now you said that there's more to this.
Yeah.
A CEO stole the hat from a kid at the U.S. Open. Okay. Polish executive Piotr Zercik. That sound right?
I think it's Peter.
Oh, is it Peter? Is that how
I think that's how,
Oh, they
because
just spell it
it's
different?
from
Okay.
Poland. So it's
Yeah.
like, it's just a little change, but
Change in the
yeah.
way it's spelled. Okay. So Peter Zercik, who was on the receiving end of an internet firestorm after a widely circulated video showed him snatching a tennis hat from a young fan at a match on TV. Okay. So it's funny. It says here in the first article, his name sounds like a James Bond villain.
Doesn't it?
Peter Zercik. Yeah. He grabbed the hat of the tennis star Camille Majarczyk. You know Bill Smith in this story? Do we got any? You know I'm trying to do this on the radio, right?
Right. You know, it's a morning show. We've had like too little coffee for this.
So he was trying to hand the boy a hat.
Did you see the picture of it?
I didn't.
Pull up the picture, because that's something you got to see the picture. He's one of those.
Okay.
If you've ever seen somebody like just push a kid and take this, like he's.
Okay, so there's video. Is that what I'm looking at here?
Well, you could do the video, or there's actually a still picture. Let me see if I can find it, with the guy. He was signing stuff, so he like handed his hat to the boy, and you see a bunch of kids there.
Yeah.
And you just see him snatch, put it in his wife's bag, and
hightail it out of there.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Yeah, but that doesn't stop there.
No, I know.
Genius decided to say, "Oh, everyone relax."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So he owns a landscaping business. If he has to turn on his lawnmower for anybody but himself in the next 30 years, I'd be surprised.
Wow. See, now I'm surprised. Oh, he didn't even catch it. I was going to say, I'm surprised the tennis star didn't stop him, but he did. He was looking the other way.
He was
looking the other way.
He was so mad that he lost that he just kind of like threw himself into giving stuff away to the kids.
Yep. So,
and you'll find out what happened too at the end of the story. But sorry, as I jump ahead.
What are we doing?
I know.
I realize you read.
Okay, bye.
I realize you read the story. You know we're doing a show here, right?
Right. That's why I'm not a producer of a soap opera.
Right.
In the end, they live happily ever after, and we kill off Tony, and that's the end of it.
Cheryl's like, all books should only have the last page.
Okay, there's a perfect thing. Did you, when you were reading, did you read the end first?
Never, not once.
Always.
Why?
Because
why would you want the spoiler?
I couldn't take it. Sometimes when I would like be reading a good book, I'm like, these people better wind up. It better be and they lived happily ever after.
Oh my gosh. Then just write your own story.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to try and do this again.
Okay.
So
just say zip it. That's code word.
Yeah. No, because I don't know where we're going. I didn't read the story.
All right. See, some of us do prep and some of us are getting their coffee. I don't know.
Okay. So so this viral moment occurred last Thursday at the US Open.
Yeah.
So the tennis star went to signed a hat, went to go hand it to a kid, and really wasn't even looking. He just put it up and was already on to the next person. This grown adult, the CEO of a landscaping business in Poland, grabbed the hat, and the kid was like, hey, that's my. He didn't care at all. The incident was captured on live television. So he's the CEO and co-founder of Drogbrook, a Polish paving and landscaping company, with his wife, Anna. Okay. Initially, the guy did not apologize for his actions at the tennis match. No, he looked like he didn't even care. He just took the hat and he was done. He was leaving.
Doubled down though.
Instead, he doubled down. I'm getting to the next sentence.
Oh, I didn't know this. Okay, got it. Sorry. Code word zip it.
What? Do you want to read it?
Goodbye.
He doubled down with a statement on the Polish job forum Go Work. So that'd be like going to like Indeed. And only intensified the backlash, writing, the recent incident at the tennis match has caused a disproportionate online uproar. It's all about the famous hat, of course. Yes, I took it. Yes, I did it quickly. But as I've always said, life is first come, first serve. Yeah, kid, deal with it.
Right. I know I'm taller and stronger than
fast
you.
Enough. Yeah.
Right.
Kid, it's mine. I wanted it. Yep. He continued, I understand that some people might not like it, but please, let's not make a global scandal out of the hat. It's just a hat. If you were faster, you would have it.
Is he divorced yet?
Oh, I don't know how to tell you, but I would imagine. I bet she's the same way. You don't marry somebody like that, and you're just like, yeah. I don't know. That's the statement concluded with threats of legal action against critics. Really? I'm going to sue you for criticizing me for being a jerk. You can say someone acted like a jerk. I think you're okay. Yeah.
And I think Poland actually allows people to speak their free expression. Like I can't be too sure, but
even if the critics anywhere can say anything.
Yeah.
He says, I remind you that insulting a public figure is subject to legal liability. No, it's not.
No. I use that one when people go, Cheryl, we don't like your opinions on stuff. I'm going to sue you then.
What? Insulting a public figure, not a private figure. You can insult anybody behind closed doors if you want, but I'm a public figure. No, you're the CEO of a company. You're not a public figure. You're not a superstar. You're not on Dancing with the Stars. You're not on Dancing with the Stars. They didn't pick you or your brother for that matter, which is a whole nother thing. Dancing with the Stars is now, if you're related to someone famous, you get to be on there.
Right. And if you're like in a group of people, we're just going to choose the one that nobody knows.
Right. Like what? So the statement concluded with threats of legal action, saying, I remind you that insulting a public figure is subject to legal liability. All offensive comments, slander, and insinuations will be analyzed for the possibility of taking the matter to court. Okay, add mine to it. You acted like a jerk. I like that. Yeah. See? I didn't say you are a jerk. You acted like a jerk. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I'm in.
Right.
I'm in.
It's kind of a mic drop moment. Like, oh, you're going to sue me? Okay. Let me get to the last chapter of this.
Wow. The first come, first serve comment in particular triggered an even more severe wave of criticism online. By this time, the backlash has extended to his business, with Drogbrook being Google bombed as its rating plummeted to 1.2 stars over 600 reviews. See, you got to watch.
Oh, no.
Yep. Most posted within hours of the incident going viral. The company's Trustpilot page was also flooded with negative reviews referencing the hat incident, which, by the way, now I'm going to stand up for him for a second and say Google shouldn't allow that.
They should not. I almost said that's like
you shouldn't allow people to review a business that can't prove they were actually at the business. So
or use the business. And I know you don't like the guy. Don't use the business yourself, but don't affect it.
Right.
Like
Make fun
that.
of him on social media.
That's for people to just.
But you can't do that. That's not right.
Yeah.
So
because have you ever tried to get a bad review down?
It takes it's really hard.
Long time.
Yeah. I worked with a company who's had a family member get mad at them, and they went on and were doing that on Google, and it took a long time to get it off. Okay. So they flooded Google and Trustpilot. So after facing days of international condemnation, Surzik changed course on Monday and issued a comprehensive apology on Facebook. He said,
which was written by his PR firm that he hired.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, here was his original. He said, I would like to apologize unequivocally to the young boy for not being fast enough to deal with me. No.
Right.
I would like to apologize to this young man who is obviously not an athlete and really shouldn't even be at a tennis match.
Right.
And then he also challenged him to a fight in the squared circle. So, yeah. Want a box for it? No, he said, I would like to unequivocally apologize to the young boy, his family, all the fans, and the player himself. I take full responsibility for my extremely poor judgment and hurtful actions. No way. No way you had a 180 like that. I don't buy it for a second.
That's why I said your PR firm introduced you to the idea that you will be living in a van down by the river,
right,
where you won't have to worry about landscaping.
Right. Then the CEO, who, by the way, said, yep, I took it, and it's because he wasn't fast enough.
Right.
Now says
survival of
he
the fittest.
misunderstood the situation, believing the tennis star was handing him the hat for his own son, who had previously requested autographs. I got caught up in the heat of the moment and the joy of the victory, mistakenly thinking that Majarczyk was handing the hat to me to give to my sons. Yeah, he knows you and your sons.
You just said
you
he wasn't fast enough as a 7-year-old versus the 32-year-old.
Yep.
Right on.
Regardless of what I believe was happening, my actions caused hurt to the young boy and disappointed the fans. The hat has been returned to the boy, and apologies have been made to the family. Zurcic also said previous statements attributed to him online were fabricated, distancing himself from the first come, first serve comments. They were fabricated by who? It was your account. So someone hacked your account? Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
The incident ultimately had a positive outcome for Brock, the young fan at the center of the controversy. Tennis player Majarczyk, who initially was unaware that the hat had been taken, launched a social media campaign to locate the boy after seeing the viral video. Within days, he successfully connected with Brock and his family, meeting with the boy to present him with a replacement hat and additional U.S. Open merchandise, sharing the pictures of the reunion on Instagram. So
now, did you skip a part, or did I miss it? Where he said he just got it for his own sons?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I missed that part. Sorry.
So Show reads ahead in the story, but doesn't listen to me when I actually do the story. So
this one
we appreciate you guys listening. Thanks for listening, as it's really hard to do when you're in the room with me. So
please
thanks.
listen to Touhyville, because Cheryl does not.
Thanks. We appreciate that. All right, let's take a break.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m., so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Crafted with our signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. Then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. The PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced. Only at Starbucks.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
A federal grand jury has refused to indict Nath Jones of New York City, formerly of Lafayette, for allegedly threatening the life of President Trump. Jones was arrested on August 16th following statements reportedly made on social media. Court documents said investigators and the Secret Service went through several comments made by her. Threats were also allegedly tied to the president's actions during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Secret Service met with Jones for an interview prior to August 16th, but she was not detained at that time. The grand jury in the nation's capital made their decision not to indict Nath Jones after they heard evidence presented by Justice Department prosecutors. Her attorney said the weight of that evidence was weak. The name of the man who was killed in a one-vehicle crash in Newton County last Monday afternoon has been released by the sheriff's office. The deceased is 22-year-old Philip Eilers of Brook. Eilers was traveling westbound on County Road 1000 South, east of US 41, when for an unknown reason the vehicle left the roadway, rolled, and he was ejected. He was the only occupant of the vehicle. A Valparaiso man, 42-year-old Sean Ryan, drowned in Long Lake, located on the far north side of that city. The Indiana Department of Natural Resources were at the scene, along with additional first responders, after reports of a man who had gone under the water not resurfacing. After recovery efforts were begun, the man was found about an hour later and taken to an area hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. No other information was available. Investigators have filed a bribery charge against Westville Correctional Facility kitchen supervisor, 34-year-old Jessica Chalupa, for allegedly accepting payment to bring marijuana into the prison. Authorities said they received a tip late last month that Chalupa was working with an inmate at Westville to conduct transactions. They reported their investigation showed 37 different transactions with 3 different accounts, totaling more than $10,000. Investigators said they conducted an interview with the accused, who stated the money was used for food and gas, and she reportedly consented to a search of her cell phone. In addition to the felony charge of bribery, Jessica Chalupa was charged with the misdemeanor of trafficking with an inmate. Her next hearing will be on September 26th. And the Indiana Department of Transportation has announced that State Road 14 will close approximately 2 weeks on or after Monday, September 8th, for a bridge deck overlay preventative maintenance project at the Antrim Ditch between the first 2 county roads east of US 421. The official detour for the 2 weeks will follow state-maintained roads only. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you've been injured in an accident, it's important to have help navigating the difficult issues involving your medical bills, treatment, loss of earnings, and future medical needs, as well as dealing with insurance companies. Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and I've been assisting clients with personal injury cases for over 25 years. Let my experience assist you. I'm local and am available to me to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
46-year-old Carson C.J. Cochran II of Noble County passed away on August 29th. Friends may call from 4 until 7 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Carson C.J. Cochran II will be held at Boersma Funeral Home at 10 a.m. on Friday, with Pastor Larry Fugit officiating. Interment will be at Kankakee Township Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 75-year-old Olive K. Sue Young of Winnemac passed away on August 18th. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until noon Eastern Time on Friday at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Sue Young will be held at noon Friday at Frame Mortuary, with Pastor Heath Hyatt officiating. Memorial contributions may be made to Pulaski County Human Services for the Von Tobel Senior Center. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 65-year-old Kathy Gilbert of Rensselaer passed away on August 28th. Graveside services will be held at Fair Oaks Cemetery at a later date. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Nyman United Methodist Church. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 68. Tonight, partly cloudy and breezy with a low near 52. Friday, partly sunny and windy with a high near 67. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 44. Saturday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 67. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 43.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Thursday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. An extremely late slate of area high school sports yesterday. One game in boys soccer. Kankakee Valley loses 2-1 at home to Munster. Major League Baseball. Kate Horton pitched outstanding in his 5 innings of work. The Cubs starter last night did not allow a hit. 6 strikeouts, just 1 walk. Yet Horton will have to settle on a no decision as the Cubs are unable to sweep the Atlanta Braves out of Wrigley Field, dropping the finale of 3, 5-1. Cubs took the lead in the second. A Willie Castro RBI single. However, the Braves did put up a 4th spot in the 7th, highlighted by Hassan Kim's 3-run homer off lefty Drew Pomeranz. The loss given to Ben Brown, charged with 2 runs on the lawn ball. Cubs idle today, losing a full game in the Milwaukee Brewers last night, who at home defeated the Philadelphia Phillies 6-3. Brewers lead the NL Central by 6 games. Still no game lost for the NL wildcard spot as far as the Cubs go. They lead the San Diego Padres by 4 full games. Another win last night for the White Sox in Minnesota, taking the third of this 4-game set, rallying the ninth to down the Twins by a final of 4-3. White Sox trailing by 2 in the ninth, got to the Twins bullpen. Brooks Baldwin singled in Corey Lee from second, cutting the Twins lead to 1. Next up, runners second and third. Michael A. Taylor gave the White Sox the edge, drilling a double into the left field corner that brought in the tying run from second and Andrew Benintendi, and the go-ahead run from second in Baldwin. Out of the bullpen, Grant Taylor, his first win of the season and the 6th save in 2025 for Jordan Leisure. Not only do the White Sox win their 4th straight, but they also end a streak of 205 straight games when trailing after 8 innings. White Sox will close out this 4-game set tonight with the Twins. NFL, the time has arrived to kick off the NFL season, which will take place tonight in Philadelphia, with the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles taking on their NFC East counterparts, the Dallas Cowboys. The Colts gearing up for their Week 1 matchup Sunday at Lucas Oil Stadium against the Miami Dolphins. The health of the Colts looking very good. Just 1 player listed on the first injury report released yesterday. Running back Tyler Goodson, limited in practice with an injured elbow. This injury occurred in the Colts Week 2 preseason game with Green Bay. The attention for the Bears, the Week 1 opener at Soldier Field on Monday Night Football versus the Vikings. Yesterday, they got corner Jalen Johnson back on the practice field after not practicing since minicamp in early June due to a groin injury. This was an injury which occurred during an off-season workout. WNBA last night, the Sky topped the Connecticut Sun 88-64 at Wintrust Arena, ending a 4-game losing streak. Angel Reese leading the Sky a double-double, 18 points, 13 rebounds. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All righty, let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantell. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. We're looking for the price today on Pepsi 24 packs on sale this week at Stragan Mantell. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on the Pepsi 24 packs. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Mantell and Touhyville.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Congratulations to Kathy and Rensselaer. She knew that Pepsi 24 packs are on sale this week for $9.99 each at Stregaman Till. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can shop online at StregamanTill.com. It saves you time and money. You get the same prices as you see in the store. Set it up for pickup or delivery. Online coupons, reward points, and more. Stregaman Till, life made simple, food made easy. Visit StragamanTill.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stregaman Till and Touhyville. Good luck.
Find new roads with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. It's all the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership. They're getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride is as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
What is 988?
It's a free 24-hour suicide and crisis lifeline.
With trained crisis specialists offering a listening ear.
For anyone experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis.
Or thoughts of suicide. Specialists have your best interest in mind.
And can connect you to helpful resources.
If you're experiencing a crisis, call or text the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. It's someone who gets you.
And it's a way forward.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Wake up, it's morning.
It's Thursday.
Thursday? Must be Thursday. Can never get the hang of Thursdays.
This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it.
Be excited about it and have fun.
A day full of excitement.
I just know this is going to be a great day.
It's just Thursday.
Why are you so happy?
Better than the alternative.
Glasses always half full.
Of what?
Of coffee.
Let's start the show.
Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Welcome to Touhyville, portions of the which brought to us by our friends over at Jasper County REMC, powering us up each and every morning here on the Q. 98 Gold, streaming on WLQI977.com, 981WIBN.com. On our Facebook page, we're live on the Q, 98 Gold in Touhyville. We're also on our YouTube channel, all powered up by Jasper County REMC. Also, want to mention Steve's Specialized Services, whether it's the laundromat, out of Steve's homes, log cabin homes, whether it's your bad boy mowers or bandits you need fixed, you need serviced, you need new ones, you need parts, you need to get handheld tools, or you need some construction done around the house. You got jobs you just can't do, you just don't know how to do, you need a professional to handle it. It's all there. SteveSpecialized.com or Steve Specialized Services on Facebook to find out all the great things that they do there. So, all right, before we move on any further, one of our favorite people is celebrating their birthday today. Renee Brosh is celebrating her birthday today. So happy birthday, Renee. I hope someone bakes you a cake.
That's what I was about to say. We dare not bake you a cake because it will not taste
nearly
as good as what you bake.
Because it's always better when someone else does it.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope, or maybe Gary will just go out and just get her a cake. You know, maybe
no doubt.
I'm sure they'll have a great drink for you at B&B Teas and Sips. You know?
Yes.
So I'm sure they'll take care of you there. So happy birthday, Renee Brosh. Thank you so much. We know you always hang out here in Touhyville.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it. So, all right, let's see what we got going on here. So there's all kinds of stuff here. Europe is banning nail polish or a certain kind of nail polish. Gel nail polish. What's the difference? I don't know.
It stays on longer.
Okay.
So like right now you can't tell because I got this for vacation, but oh, you know what? I didn't go with gel this time, but gel will make it last longer.
Got it. Okay.
So there's but now we're coming to find out there's a ingredient in there that is like a mouth breaker, but we'll call it TPO. It's tetra.
A mouth breaker.
A mouth breaker, meaning like it's a long chemical.
Oh, I thought you meant like if you put your fingers in your mouth.
No,
like you
it's just a tetra, but flora.
Oh, I got you now. Okay, yeah,
iazide or whatever, but it's TPO for short. And it has been found to affect reproductive things in females.
And it seeps in through your nails?
Correct. Because it's the hardener. It's the quick hardener when you stick your hands in the drier things. TPO.
So how do you know?
You ask. Now it's TPO is banned now in Europe. So if you're getting your manicures there, you don't really have to worry because you're not allowed to use it. But if you're in America, they've determined that they don't care. So just keep right on.
We got enough people. It's fine.
Well, they just said it. Yeah, it's the chances of that seeping in or whatever it is won't be, we're not sure. So go ahead.
Wow.
It's the same thing with when I went to Europe, when I went to Italy and Spain and Greece and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you think, what are you going to bring back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I brought back sunscreen.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Tons of sunscreen.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because their sunscreen is so much better than ours.
Got it. Okay.
So I brought that back. So this is just another example of like they banned it because it can affect female reproductive abilities.
Right, but why not?
Right.
So okay, so what about if I'm buying it in the store? How do I know?
It would have to be, you'd have to look
at the
up
ingredients
here
on the back of a nail polish. Holy
well,
cow.
right. You as if you could read those.
Right.
But what you want to do is when you go in here, you want to say you want TPO free.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Huh.
Thermoplastic polyolefin, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was something else. I thought it was a whole long. Yeah, because I was looking up what that does.
Wow.
It's the hardening agent. Literally, why you get gel is that it's not going to chip. Like,
yeah.
Like my hands.
Now, okay. Now let's say you're past the age of reproducing. Does it matter then? Does it do anything else to you? Or we don't know
I
yet?
don't know. I don't know. But if it's detrimental to, let's see. Let's look up what is TPO.
I mean, Doritos are probably detrimental to me too, but I'm not stopping eating them. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying how detrimental.
TPO. Yeah.
So Kelly Dobos is a cosmetic chemist. And she says that Europe is stopping it because they take a different approach from the U.S. when it comes to regulations. So when asking, will the U.S. ban the gel polish with TPO, she says she believes it's unlikely the FDA will ban the gel polish with TPO on the federal level, but it's possible that certain states may fall in line with Europe. So
higher miscarriage rates, pregnancy complications, placenta abruption, gestational diabetes, preeclampsia, postpartum thyroid dysfunction. Good grief. Yeah.
All right. So, but now here, this chemist says, based on current research, according to her and another chemist named Shun, there is little to no reason to believe that there are risks to fertility or overall health from gel polish with TPO. In the gel nail system, TPO is applied to the nail, which is made of densely packed keratin, and cured into a solid matrix, significantly limiting systemic exposure, said Dobbs, the chemist. Schoon, a different chemist, added that the ban on gel nail polish with TPO is not supported by a scientifically justified risk assessment and will waste safe products. There's two chemists saying that. Like not a federal group. So are there TPO-free gel polishes? Yes. She believes the selection will get only bigger after this ban. So it'll help those. So should you stop getting gel manicures? Despite the recent European ban on TPO in cosmetics, Dobo says that TPO is pretty safe as currently used in nail gels. See, that's where you throw me off. What does that mean, pretty safe?
Well, they said
Like,
because
what's
the amount that
level?
goes in
Yeah.
through your nails. But I'm like, okay, this is something that some women do every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, there you go.
It's trimethyl benzyl diphenyl phosphate oxide.
Right. You bet it is.
Da, 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 da.
Uh-huh. You bet it is.
I don't.
Sure thing. Yep. So we haven't checked our cards, but we did not win the Powerball last night, at least not the full-on Powerball. No one did.
Don't be so quick to throw them out, though, because I think if you matched 4, you get a
That's why I
million
said
or
we haven't
something?
checked. We haven't checked the numbers yet. You know.
Mhm.
And here's what I would say. Even though you think you check it, I would take it over to Shorty's, and they put it under a little machine real quick and can tell you if you want anything. So, but nobody won the 1.4 billion Powerball jackpot last night. Saturday's drawing will be one of the largest ever at an estimated 1.7 billion. So that's what they're estimating based on more tickets being sold. It could be higher.
It usually is.
Yeah. So they're estimating it at 1.7. Some of the people playing the Powerball might be people that won Publishers Clearinghouse. You might think, well, that's greedy. They already won their money. Yeah. But apparently, and I did not know this. Is this public knowledge? Does everybody know this? Publishers Clearinghouse went bankrupt?
Well, they were magazines, I thought. Like you subscribe to a bunch of magazines through them. So I don't know how that affected everything because I never...
Then you got to figure something else out. Put them online.
Right.
Well, do what you got to do.
Right.
I mean, what are you talking about? So there's a story that's making the rounds online about a man in Oregon who won the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes back in 2012, pays him $5,000 a week forever. That's what you win.
If you don't take the one pay.
Right.
Which in the Powerball is almost $400 million.
Well, are you given a choice in the Publishers Clearinghouse?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I thought that was just what the Publishers Clearinghouse thing was. It was just,
but at least you're not like, I could see like, I'm not blowing my brains out. I'm taking it $5,000 a week. So that's $20,000 a month or $260,000 a year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says $260,000 per year.
Okay.
Okay. So every week or every month, every year, he gets his check. So it comes in once a year, I guess.
Okay.
This year he didn't get it. And apparently he won't. This past April, Publishers Clearinghouse filed for bankruptcy, and at least 10 former winners of Forever prizes will no longer get their payments. You might think, well, that sucks. Yeah, I do. They say, but at least they got some free money throughout the years. No. That's not how the game is played.
Right. They won that amount. And yes, they decided to take it over time. But you're still, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not, well, at least you got something. No.
Yeah. So it's saying publishers, new owners, ARB Interactive, because I just typed in, do they have to pay out despite the bankruptcy? ARB Interactive are not obligated to pay prizes that were awarded before their acquisition. Many winners who were receiving for life payments were named as creditors in the bankruptcy filings, with some owed millions of dollars. To recover any money, these individuals must now go through the bankruptcy court, a process that's slow and uncertain. Winners of lump sum prizes before July 15th, 2025, were awarded their one-time prize.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, and I'm not a judge, but if I chose to take it in forever payments, at minimum with the bankruptcy, then you have to pay out what the lump sum would have been. You have to give me my lump sum then.
Minus whatever they paid out,
Whatever,
I would think. But this says what this means for past winners. For those who won large annuity or lump sum prizes before July 15th, 2025, receiving the full amount of their winnings is highly unlikely. They are now part of the bankruptcy proceedings and will have to wait to see how the court distributes the limited remaining funds amongst the creditors.
Wow. Yeah. So this guy's having a hard time finding a job because he's been out of work for so long. Yeah, he hasn't had to work. He also thinks he may lose his home, which he purchased expecting all those payments to continue. He says he thought he'd be able to leave money to his children someday, and now there's nothing for them. Another winner in his position said, "You promised to change people's lives, and now you messed it up." Some winners did receive all their money, those who opted for the lump sum rather than forever payments. It's unclear if every prize winner had the option for lump sum or how it worked. A company bought Publishers Clearinghouse, which you just mentioned, out of bankruptcy, and they'll continue running new contests, but they're only paying the future. So they're going to continue the contest? Yeah, if you win from us, that's fine. You guys have won before. Tough kebabs, as Cheryl says. Wow. Tough noodles. That's what you get. Take care. Wow.
Yeah,
that's horrible. What a rotten move.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
I mean,
if that's the case,
yeah,
then you shouldn't be able to buy Publishers Clearinghouse out of bankruptcy. Then they should just have to dissolve. You can't be a company anymore. If you're screwing people like that, you can't be around anymore. You can't do this contest. You can't. No, you don't get to. If you want to be a new company, ARB, Super Duper Clearinghouse, whatever it is.
Well, I would just think if you're going to have a prize, that money has to be in an account to be allocated to people regardless.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can't, how is that not fraud? Especially, I think Publishers Clearinghouse, this is what I was trying to remember.
Mm-hmm.
You had to buy magazines or something. I thought magazine subscriptions or something.
Right.
You didn't have
but you didn't have to buy to win. Like that was the whole thing, because that was like, no purchase necessary kind of thing,
That's what they said, but I don't think you know what I mean? Like,
well, legally that's what,
yeah.
That's, yeah. That's rotten. I don't like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bad Publishers Clearinghouse. Ed McMahon would not be happy.
Right.
Just saying. All right, let's take a break. Plenty more fun to come. Stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 68. Tonight, partly cloudy and breezy with a low near 52. Friday, partly sunny and windy with a high near 67. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 44. Saturday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 67. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 43.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hands-on career training is waiting for you at St. Joseph's of Indiana, located in Rensselaer. Our building and trades and CDL Academy give you real experience with certified instructors in small class sizes. You'll learn foundational knowledge, build practical skills, and gain the confidence to take the next step in your journey. Classes start soon. Are you ready to take the first step toward a better future? Visit stjoe.edu to sign up today. Start here, go anywhere.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjork's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjork's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjork's. Bjork's.com.
The Another Season Going Out of Business sale continues, and now's your chance to save even more. All merchandise is 30% off except bereavement items. Furniture, bodices, fixtures, everything is priced to move. Discover home decor, candles, garden accents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and Christmas items, all at 30% off. All sales are final, so don't wait. Once these items are gone, they're gone. Visit Another Season before it's too late at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m. so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
Find the award-winning service you need with Lauren Berenda in Rensselaer, licensed insurance producer in Indiana, Illinois, and 11 other states.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Guess what time it is? Well, what time is it? It's time to get some. Get some. Get some. Get some. Get some. Get some.
Some what? Some what?
Get some coffee.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Then
We can start. Go to the show.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you on a Thursday morning. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. A little chillier than it's been the last couple of days. Portions of the show today brought to us by Supercuts. Why settle for a regular cut when you can look super? Visit Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell. They also have tanning at both those places. They've got great hair products for you. Also, got to mention we're going to be out at the Little Cousin Jasper Festival this Saturday from 10 to noon out there with our summer fun shirts, hanging out with all the good folks. There's plenty of great craft areas. There's food, concerts, all kinds of good stuff going on. It's just a blast. Stuff for the kids to do. Just tons of great stuff there at the Little Cousin Jasper Festival in Potawatomi Park. Don't forget about the parade going on Saturday as well.
Great concerts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just so many good things going on. We'll be out there broadcasting. All part of our summer fun, by the way. This is really the last event of our summer fun. Yes. Brought to us by our friends over at Steve Specialized Services, Jasper County REMC, RH Mechanicals, Bozeman Oil, Rensselaer Marathon, BP and Raceway gas stations, Red Baron Liquors, the town of Goodland and Goodstock, Smith's Ace Farm Store, Mayor Phillips of the city of Rensselaer, Sanders Cycle, Royal Oak Restaurant, Wagner Lumber and Supply, the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland, Peterson Ag Service, Boise, Indiana Truck Accessories, Tri-County School District, Carpet Barn, FTC Enterprises, and TNT Tree Service. So all part of our summer fun. Thanks to all those folks that were involved in all of our summer fun this week. This summer. We appreciate it. Tiffany, Madison, and Ted all saying good morning. Good morning, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us on video as we stream on Facebook on the Q 98 Gold in Touhyville. You can see our smiling faces. Hi.
Hello.
Also, we're on YouTube. So if you're watching on Facebook, just click like on the video. It helps it go to more people's feeds. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Or if you're messing around later on YouTube, just look for Touhyville. That's our channel, and you can subscribe that way. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. It just lets you know if you hit the little bell every time we throw a video up there, every time we do something, and it helps us to let more people know that we're out there. Okay. Speaking of Facebook, an Indianapolis bankruptcy attorney who happens to be named Mark Zuckerberg is suing Meta now for repeatedly shutting down his Facebook page because they say that he's trying to imitate Mark Zuckerberg.
They'll get right on that.
Mr. Zuckerberg, Mr. Zuckerberg, the Facebook's Mr. Zuckerberg, not the bankruptcy attorney, Mr. Zuckerberg, Does it bother you that someone else has the same name as you and you think they may be pretending to be you? I've got one that I know is pretending to be me. Claims to be Steve Touhy, is asking all of my friends to friend him or her or it or whatever the thing is, the bot. This has been going on for almost a year. Facebook has done nothing about it, despite me reporting them, residents of Touhyville reporting them. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'm not paying the money to get the little blue check mark next to me to show that I'm the official Steve Touhy. Listen, not to sound like Herschel Walker, but Steve Touhy is Steve Touhy, okay? So what the heck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, they jump right on it when it's Mark Zuckerberg. And by the way, this guy's legit.
Right.
He's an attorney
in Indianapolis.
Yeah. Indianapolis bankruptcy attorney Mark Zuckerberg is suing Meta for repeatedly shutting down his Facebook pages, claiming he impersonated the Facebook founder who shares his name. Indiana's Zuckerberg has been an attorney for over 38 years, charting his path in Indiana's legal field well before the other Zuckerberg established his social media empire. I was known before you. How about I shut down your Facebook page?
Right. Believe it or not, you're not the only Mark Zuckerberg in the world.
Right. And believe me, if there was another Steve Touhy that had a Facebook page, I would friend them. I would think that was funny. I would think that was neat. The fake one is trying to get my friends, though, and trying to pretend like he's me. On Tuesday, Cohen Mallett LLP filed a lawsuit in Marion Superior Court on behalf of the bankruptcy attorney, accusing Facebook's parent company, Meta, of negligence and breach of contract for continuously deactivating or suspending his social media accounts for unjust and improper reasons. The firm is seeking an injunction to keep Meta from shutting down Zuckerberg, the attorney in Indianapolis, his account once again. Meta did not immediately respond to the Indiana lawyer's request for comment. Zuckerberg said his business page was shut down by Meta in May under the claims that he was using a fake name and impersonating a celebrity. He's not. He was Mark Zuckerberg before you. It isn't the first time it happened, he said. According to Zuckerberg, the Indianapolis attorney, this is actually the 9th time either his professional or personal account has been shut down for allegedly impersonating the Meta CEO. So that means he's tried to do this all the other channels. He's tried to message them. He's tried to get a hold of them. They do nothing. I have been told every time that I reported my fake Steve Touhy page, they will get back to me when they make a decision. I have never been told a decision.
Well, I still remember when Savannah was in 7th or 8th grade, Savannah being my oldest daughter, she was jumped at school by a girl and who planned it on Facebook and let other kids know. And there was like a whole discussion thread that was sent to me that I then thought, I'm going to send this to Facebook because they launched an anti-bullying campaign. And so if you're anti-bullying, this is the bullying. I sent them, I remember, a copy of the emergency room bill, which I had to pay. The person that jumped her didn't have insurance. And so anyway, the long and the short of it is they said they'll get back to me when they decide.
Have they?
Not at all. And that was, I don't know, 18 years ago, maybe now.
They're working on it.
They're working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't. I remember my eyeballs popping out of my head when I saw the anti-bullying stuff start going through the feed. And I went, you would not know an anti-bullying campaign if it hit you straight in the face, which it should.
Well, that would be bullying.
That'd be bullying. But I thought, don't pretend to do a campaign or say, well, we can't control this, and this. You're not trying to do anything. And I remember how hard
this shows
it was.
They can control it. This shows if they want to, they can control it. When it's him, they can control it.
Well, that was the point.
Yeah.
Is that it's so hard to to even find where to send this stuff. I remember that became a job. Wait a minute. My daughter's being bullied online. How do I fight that? There was no way to fight that through them. There was no way. There was zero interest whatsoever other than to get more people to join Facebook.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So according to Zuckerberg, the attorney, like I said, this is the 9th time, emails on Zuckerberg's website show that the attorney has been in communication with the company several times to get his account turned back on. So apparently he found some kind of email to email them, despite his account being marked verified. So he even has the blue verified check.
Wow.
The deactivations keep happening to the bankruptcy attorney. Zuckerberg, the attorney, said his law firms rely on social media websites like Facebook to help services. Yeah, of course, it's an advertising spot. He spent thousands of dollars in ads on the site. Only for his information to get shut down.
Whoa. So we could take your money for it. Wowee.
Right after they take my money, they shut my account down. In addition to his Facebook accounts being interfered with, Zuckerberg, the attorney, said various other aspects of his life and business have been negatively impacted. When his account was suspended in 2011, Zuckerberg, the attorney, made national and international headlines for sharing a name with the Facebook creator. Back in 2020, he was mistakenly sued by the state of Washington's Department of Social and Health Services for alleged financial exploitation under the Abuse of Vulnerable Adults Law. He's like, yeah, not the right Zuckerberg. Just saying. You're suing the wrong guy.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
When a scam promised money from Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, Indiana Zuckerberg was inundated with calls to cash in on the prize. He said his firm's secretary is constantly fielding calls from Facebook users complaining about issues with their account. Now, in month 3, without his professional account, Zuckerberg is asking Meta to correct the situation so he can get on with his work. He said Facebook should be sophisticated enough to be able to keep his account online. Wow. Be interesting to see what happens with this lawsuit, if they do anything or help in any way. Wow. That's crazy. That's got to just drive you nuts. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, the fake Steve Touhy still does exist. Like,
are you serious? That's it has to be going on 18 months.
And they have 35 of my mutual friends, which are their only friends. And I hate to say it, but most of them are older folks that have fallen for it. You know, so I'm just saying, if you get a friend request and you don't see a picture of me, it's not me.
Well, or you don't see 7,500 pictures of Ace.
Right. It's fake.
Yeah.
It's all fake.
Oh.
Well, it's not mostly older people. It was before. I'm just looking through. Oh, come on, guys. Why?
Yeah.
Yep. So, but I reported it multiple times. Multiple times it's been reported.
But there's something to it why, if this lawyer hasn't sued him yet, there's some nuance in there that allows for this constant behavior. Like,
well, I think he was probably trying to do it without suing.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But now he had to sue finally. So, speaking of Ace, would your dog ever go vegan?
That's a hard no. That's a hard no.
I could hear Ace just perked up and went, something bad just happened in the world. What?
Right.
Now even dogs are being told to go vegan. Plant-based foods provide similar nutrients to meat-based diets for pooches, according to vets. They say they're usually found begging for sausage or a bit of chicken from your dinner plate, but giving your dog a chunk of meat or even a bone to chew on might soon be a thing of the past, according to a new study. Experts have discovered that vegan options for dogs sold in the UK provide similar nutrition to meat-based diets. Yeah, I understand the nutrition part. I don't think that's all that he cares about. Just saying.
Yeah.
They
yeah,
argue-
especially our dog. I mean, literally, he will eat anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it's on the same plate, though, you can bet he's got everything marked. Like, nah, I don't want the noodle or the cracker. I'll take the bacon.
Sorry, we're gonna have to wait until you get to the right thing.
Yeah, right.
When all that's gone, I'll think about the other stuff.
Mhm.
When all of it's gone, I may consider having a noodle.
Yeah.
Having a piece of your egg.
Right.
Although he does like eggs. You know,
He likes eggs, but if there's sausage on the plate or I have a
bacon.
burrito, like I have to fish out the little sausage balls. He's not interested in the cheesy egg yumminess.
Right.
Till the sausage balls are gone.
Mhm.
Then we'll eat the
Right.
the egg and cheese yumminess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. All right. So I don't see our dog going vegan. You know, I understand that they say that a plant-based diet could help. They argue that plant-based meals can be healthy and viable alternative for our four-legged friends. Sure. Our study found that the plant-based diets, when properly formulated, can be a healthy alternative to meat-based options. Ideally, the next step is a long-term feeding study. But as we begin to rethink pet nutrition, perhaps the alternative isn't only better for them, but for the planet too. So, yeah. Again, I like how they do this study, and then they're like, but now we'll look into long-term for the... Okay, well then don't make me change my dog's diet till you've done a real study. Not
You
checking on
think?
like 4 dogs and see
Right.
what happens. Yeah. Lisa says, good morning. Good morning, Lisa. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We really appreciate you being a part of the program. We appreciate all you guys jumping in and hanging out. You know, when we're on Facebook like this, if you comment to us, we see it. It pops up on our thing. So speaking of which, you can comment during the Dr. Nikki Therapy Thursday, which is coming up, and we'll share that with her. You
Mhm.
know, if you've got thoughts and things.
Yeah.
Also, if you've got questions for her, you can always reach out to us through Facebook or whatever, and we'll share them with her. So coming
And you
up,
can do it anonymously.
Yes.
Through DM. We're not going to say Marla, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No.
Blah,
no.
blah,
We
blah,
won't. No.
said
We won't.
whatever.
We won't do that to you.
Mhm.
No. But coming up is Dr. Nikki and our Therapy Thursday. Today we talked about dealing with anger, which is kind of a continuation from last Thursday. If you were listening, we dealt with anxiety and anger. So we did kind of a double record with her because she was in New York doing a podcast. So that's exciting stuff. So
With her new book coming out.
yes, yes, yeah, can't wait to do that. So, but in the meantime,
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
all right, it's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. A chance to win a one-large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Looking for call number 7, 219-866-4104. You guys want to give us a call? We will we'll get you in there and see if we can get you a pizza. Today's question having to do with American Idol. So,
Oh, okay.
hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Good.
Good. Glad to hear it. So on this date in 2002, they named the first ever American Idol winner. So, in a game of which came first, who was the first winner of American Idol? Was it Kelly Clarkson or Carrie Underwood? Who was the first winner of American Idol? Kelly Clarkson or Carrie? Yes, it was Kelly Clarkson was the first winner on this date 23 years ago. American Idol was first out, and we got our first winner. So congratulations, Lisa. You got yourself a pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hold on. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl, and we'll figure out how we can get you your certificate, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you. Lisa's our big winner today on the pizza quiz. We'll see if we can get another one.
You can't send it to me. My phone's at home.
Ooh, glad you said
sorry
that.
about that.
So,
yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
for,
Lisa, hold one moment.
Yeah.
Till we pick it up.
I will do that.
Sorry,
okay.
babe.
No, you're fine. Thank you for reminding me. So, I almost forgot. Ace would have answered the phone.
Someone forgot their phone at work. At home today.
Ace would have answered. So, all right, we got us a winner. We'll see if we can get another one tomorrow.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple, but one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
When it's time for harvest, you have days, not weeks, to get your grain out of the field and safely stored. That's why Chester Agricultural Systems and Brock Grain Storage Bins are built to deliver day-to-day reliability and long-lasting durability to protect your crop and your investment. Smart recommendations, reliable service, and trusted relationships. It's what being a Brock dealer is all about. At Chester Ag Systems in North Judson, their support is as strong as their steel, doing whatever it takes to protect your crop and keep your farming operation working without problems. Brock Solid means your grain storage, handling, conditioning, and structures will stand up to the challenge. And Chester Ag Systems is always here to help you grow. Call 574-896-5600. That's 574-896-5600. Or visit chesterinc.com.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help? At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
Hi,
Hi, it's me, Flo, here to tell you that with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, you get 24/7 protection, so you're covered no matter where the day takes you.
Even I added too much water to the pizza dough day?
Yep.
How about getting a call from my daughter to pick her up at the airport because her boyfriend is unreliable day?
Especially that day.
What about finding out that one of my pipes suddenly burst in my basement day?
Progressive has every day covered 24/7 with the Home and Auto Bundle. Also, you have a lot of bad days.
Oh no, that was all the same day.
At least you're covered with Progressive.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Grown-ups, don't go back to school. Go forward through school into your future as an IT professional. Whether you're starting out, switching careers, or a veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you get into IT in just a few short months with no prior experience. So take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Your rewarding career in IT awaits. That's mycomputercareer.edu. An Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the VA benefits.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
A federal grand jury has refused to indict Nath Jones of New York City, formerly of Lafayette, for allegedly threatening the life of President Trump. Jones was arrested on August 16th following statements reportedly made on social media. Court documents said investigators and the Secret Service went through several comments made by her. Threats were also allegedly tied to the president's actions during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Secret Service met with Jones for an interview prior to August 16th, but she was not detained at that time. The grand jury in the nation's capital made their decision not to indict Nath Jones after they heard evidence presented by Justice Department prosecutors. Her attorney said the weight of that evidence was weak. The name of the man who was killed in a one-vehicle crash in Newton County last Monday afternoon has been released by the sheriff's office. The deceased is 22-year-old Philip Eilers of Brook. Eilers was traveling westbound on County Road 1000 South, east of US 41, when for an unknown reason the vehicle left the roadway, rolled, and he was ejected. He was the only occupant of the vehicle. A Valparaiso man, 42-year-old Sean Ryan, drowned in Long Lake, located on the far north side of that city. The Indiana Department of Natural Resources were at the scene, along with additional first responders, after reports of a man who had gone under the water not resurfacing. After recovery efforts were begun, the man was found about an hour later and taken to an area hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. No other information was available. Investigators have filed a bribery charge against Westville Correctional Facility kitchen supervisor, 34-year-old Jessica Chalupa, for allegedly accepting payment to bring marijuana into the prison. Authorities said they received a tip late last month that Chalupa was working with an inmate at Westville to conduct transactions. They reported their investigation showed 37 different transactions with 3 different accounts, totaling more than $10,000. Investigators said they conducted an interview with the accused, who stated the money was used for food and gas, and she reportedly consented to a search of her cell phone. In addition to the felony charge of bribery, Jessica Chalupa was charged with the misdemeanor of trafficking with an inmate. Her next hearing will be on September 26th. And the Indiana Department of Transportation has announced that State Road 14 will close approximately 2 weeks on or after Monday, September 8th, for a bridge deck overlay preventative maintenance project at the Antrim Ditch between the first 2 county roads east of US 421. The official detour for the 2 weeks will follow state-maintained roads only. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve. just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
46-year-old Carson C.J. Cochran II of Noble County passed away on August 29th. Friends may call from 4 until 7 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Carson C.J. Cochran II will be held at Boersma Funeral Home at 10 a.m. on Friday, with Pastor Larry Fugit officiating. Interment will be at Kankakee Township Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 75-year-old Olive K. Sue Young of Winnemac passed away on August 18th. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until noon Eastern Time on Friday at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Sue Young will be held at noon Friday at Frame Mortuary with Pastor Heath Hyatt officiating. Memorial contributions may be made to Pulaski County Human Services for the Von Tobel Senior Center. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 65-year-old Kathy Gilbert of Rensselaer passed away on August 28th. Graveside services will be held at Fair Oaks Cemetery at a later date. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Nyman United Methodist Church. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In.
Today, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 68. Tonight, partly cloudy and breezy with a low near 52. Friday, partly sunny and windy with a high near 67. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 44. Saturday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 67. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 43.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
What day is this?
Thursday.
Just remember Thursday. Thursday. Can you remember Thursday?
That's some kind of national holiday.
It's just Thursday. It's just a regular Thursday.
We can spin it and make it into a positive.
How do we put a positive spin on this?
One day closer to death.
Nope, that's wrong.
Nope, negative.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, that's better.
You know what happens here on Friday?
Just get through the day.
Will do. It's showtime.
$97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. Welcome into Touhyville. It is Therapy Thursday. Now, usually what we do is we record Therapy Thursday on Tuesdays to air on Thursday. Some of you who watch and listen to us regularly are like, wait a minute, this is the same clothes they were just wearing a week ago. Well, we did a double take. We did a double take because Dr. Nikki is beginning the book tour for her new book, and I got to get the name down. The Divine Traumedy of Dr. Nikki Monty, right?
No.
The
Divine Traumedy of Nikki Joy.
Of Nikki Joy. The Divine Traumedy of Nikki Joy.
You were close.
Yes.
A true grime tale.
True grime tale. Essentially a biography. That at least that's where I'm at right now. But we're going to find out more as we move on and move into the book. But so you're starting that and you're going to be away. So we're doing kind of a double episode today. So for those that
I could have thrown a new blouse on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so could we
change our clothes. That's the good news.
Yeah, so we could have too, but it's okay. But last week when we talked, we were getting into dealing with the anxiety of just life everywhere. So much going on, so much happening. And we kind of ended to bring it into this week with Cheryl talking about the idea of all the anxiety that piles up, and I don't mean to speak for you, but from what you and I've talked about off the air, what's causing that is you're not feeling that any solution happens in any of those things. So then it leads you to where I like to say your wick is already short, so now it transpires into anger. And you were asking Dr. Nikki, how do we deal with that anger?
Last
like
week,
where it turns into to anger.
Yeah.
It's not just sadness, it's anger that leads to sadness.
But I loved last week's where we talked about embracing your tears or respecting your tears, because that got me overwhelmed when we taped.
Yeah.
You know, just because it is true that it is a solution. but it's actually should have reverence.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
we should pay the respect to it, and
Right.
then I'm not alone in feeling it, because I that was the first thing that I was like, okay, so this is not just me, taking a walk on the deep end there.
Right.
No.
Right. But I
P.S. Did you miss the multi-million-dollar protest? That we did that thing. That at what point did you hold on to the idea that you were alone in all your stuff?
Yeah, I know I'm not, but it still feels like I am.
Well, here, so
Yeah.
it's alone. So not alone in some of the feelings about what's going on in the world and politics and things
Opinions,
like that.
yeah.
But Cheryl feels alone sometimes just in dealing with everyday life.
Yeah.
And I think that's a whole different kind of scenario. I saw somebody once said, and I looked it up. They said sadness comes from a perceived lack of options, leading to hopelessness, where anxiety stems from having too many options, but no clear direction on how to get through those options.
It's not bad. I wouldn't. The sadness I think is more a potent answer than that. But yes, that's pithy, and smart, and so.
Not sure how that transforms into the anger side of it, which is what we're going to get into today. I know you want to talk about anger and where that
just
comes
to
from and how
throw
we
out
feel.
the aloneness thing. Here's paradoxically, feeling alone is very common for everybody.
Oh,
wow.
So, aloneness is talked about, not quite, or loneliness. People talk about loneliness, or I feel outcast, or I feel like I don't belong. There's various versions of this, right? My nose is pressed up against the window. I can't, no one really gets me. There's a whole basket of things that are really people talking about being alone. I encourage the idea of transforming alone to all one, and realizing that there is a oneness to all of our feelings are what connects us. It's not our stories, really. We can use our stories, but but the feelings are what connects us. And so whatever feeling you're having and whatever version you're having, and I 100 money back guarantee, 100% money back guarantee that other people are having those feelings too. Maybe not exactly about the particular thing, but probably whatever the particular thing is. I'm feeling rageful and sad about the way my children are such and such and such. I'm feeling, I'm feeling marginalized by the fact that I've got all these different ethnicities inside of me, and people are talking about ethnicity as a problem, or wherever you go with it, right? There's going to be a whole raft of people that could join you in that. But there's something about our fear of connection, to whatever degree. People leave a different thing. A lot of people have pieces of that. The fear of connection. What if I share what I'm feeling and people stare at me like I have two heads? I mean, they have no idea what I'm talking about. That almost never happens. They may be unwilling to discuss with you. What you say might scare them because it resonates so deeply with them, whatever. But people, we're all feeling all the feels. We might apply it to different things, right? So, and in terms of aloneness, and I won't go into a big friggin' lecture on this, but we are alone in the sense that we're in a separate body. I know, not, except for conjoined twins.
Right, we are. No, it makes sense. Yeah.
We're born alone. We die alone. That means even if we're surrounded by a raft of people, we're dying.
Mhm.
There we assume, and turns out to be true most of the time,
Mhm.
they're not. They're
Mhm.
in witness.
Mhm.
So there is this sense of, to me, it goes back to, this is really bizarre being alone in this body. That's not the way I started. That was it's not organic. We're born connected. And then we're thrown out of paradise. And we scream about it. And well, we should. Right?
Wow.
So there's a kind of an organicity to that feeling of aloneness. It doesn't quite feel right.
Wow.
Some people know that, most people don't, but that to me is a big piece of what happens. Okay, so now what's the wonderful thing? And then I'll go to the anger. The wonderful thing about the awful things that are happening. The wonderful thing about the awful things that are happening is that many more people are provoked and stirred up, i.e., awake. Too many are still not. But as the chaos continues, more and more people are going, whoa, wait, no, because I thought when I was, that's not what I meant when I said go do. No, I didn't. What? What's happening?
Mhm.
What do you mean there are no more scientific research? What? Well, how's that going to turn out?
Right.
Have we got a long plan for this?
Right.
What
Mhm.
is happening? Right?
Mhm.
It's like, I'm just going to tear my house down today.
Mhm.
And then what? Oh, I hadn't really thought about that. I don't know. I think it'll just be good. Let's just tear it down.
Mhm.
We'll start over someday. Those kinds of things. Okay. So then we go to the anger, right? So anger is a secondary defense that stands like a guard or a door of the house in front of fear and grief. Fear and grief feel more dangerous. Anger empowers us to some degree. It's the fool's gold of empowerment, but it empowers us to some degree. It feels like we got a little pump up of adrenaline when we get angry, right?
Yeah.
If it's a little spurt, if it's a screaming, ooh, that's yum. So we get this adrenaline.
Yum.
The problem is, right after we get it, we come down from it. And so then we feel kind of empty, or we feel guilty, or we feel, depending upon what we've done with the anger, or we feel terrible and bad about it, right? The thing to do with the anger, by the way, is to, first of all, understand what is really going on. Am I afraid? And I'm going to guess for you, Cheryl, it's a combination of fear and grief that happens, and you're trying to protect yourself against that. So the anger can be channeled, and it can be contained and channeled. It's not easy. Have you seen Love on the Spectrum?
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, you've got to watch Love on the Spectrum. It is it's just so moving. And also it clarifies, everybody and his brother now is supposedly neurodivergent. No, but these are really people who are severely on the spectrum, more and less. But there's this one gal who she talks about, when I was a kid, I used to destroy everything. I would throw temper tantrums. I would smash things. I would, because I was so out of control with this autism that I have. She says it quite differently, but it's like that. And then one day I discovered beading. I discovered beads, and she makes jewelry out of beads. She constantly uses, she throws it into doing. doing. She's got tons of notes. She's never not rechanneling that fury that she was born with.
Got it.
You see. And it's an extreme example, obviously, but is it extreme? Because I think, for instance, the bullying is anger channeled wrongly. Desperation. I don't have any power. Oh, I hate you. You know? Or how can I stand in the center of knowing what I have power over and what I don't? You know, and be generous with it. So anytime I get angry, and I used to have a hair trigger, I mean, half a hair trigger, a really thin hair trigger. And I was a, oh, noisy. I know it's hard to imagine because I'm so chill. It occasionally comes up really quickly. And I go, oh. Then I usually have to apologize to someone, which is so annoying. And that's what started to happen. Every time I got angry in that way, I had to apologize because that was
right. And then you feel worse.
No, I don't feel worse when I apologize, but it's annoying. It's a whole cumbersome process, you know, because you have to really apologize. Not, I'm sorry I got angry. If only you wouldn't.
Right.
That's not an
Right.
apology.
Right.
You know, but you know, when you know, sorry I hit your car, but you know, you really need to drive different, you know, and it was like, no, it's not
right.
I don't know. The keys were in my hand and I was ripping into your car. I don't know what happened. No, you know, you have to, it has to be a real apology. So I had to apologize so much early on in, you know, my sobriety. I'd apologize so much that I just stopped being as angry at people because it was just too, the process was labor intensive, you know. So, but if you reconfigure, you've only got a couple of things you're going to be angry. You're going to move to anger over. And it's going to be based in your, and so this is the long process. This is going to be based in your original theme. You know, mine was if I'm not being paid attention to, or if I felt discarded, because that was one of my things, right?
How about shame?
Shame is a good thing to address directly. If you feel shame, why would that make you angry?
Because I'm embarrassed.
Well, that's another word
So
for shame.
whatever-
That's
yeah.
the polite word for shame.
So the situation, yeah, I don't know.
You're embarrassed about what? Are you embarrassed and you get angry out of the embarrassment, or are you embarrassed because you're angry?
I'm not embarrassed because I'm angry.
Good.
I would say the opposite, right? I do something that looks really stupid that I should have been smart enough to have avoided. And
Who's making this decision about what looks stupid?
I am.
Uh-huh.
I think.
So you do something that you think looks stupid.
And I
so
should have
you're
been
in
smarter
your thing
than
of
to
what
do
do
that.
other people think of me?
Is that really what it is? I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess.
So this is exciting. So this is the thing
is?
we find out about when we have a question. You know, if something happens and we have a feeling, say, where did that come from? What is that based in? We do vertical thinking. We go down deeper and deeper and deeper. We dig in till we hit, you know, the oil gusher. And we figure out, what am I really feeling here?
How do you do that when you're in your feeling? You have to stop it, or
you have to stop it. You have to say, okay, wait. Then we sort of get smart, right? So I just had this outburst. What's that about? What's that about? Huh? I don't know what it was about. Yes, you do. Okay, if you did know, what would it be?
Right.
You always want to ask yourself.
Right,
Because
right,
there's a part
right.
that knows, and there's a part that refuses to know, right? So what did that be? Well, let's see. God, I really felt disrespected in that moment. I felt misunderstood. I felt ignored. Whatever the thing is that's your juice.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's really interesting because I'm thinking about this now and I get really mad at Steve sometimes. Okay. Especially when he forgets to pay a bill.
Aha. Okay. So what happens?
Now I'm thinking the way you're
Okay.
telling me to think because I'm not mad, right? So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, what's that
Yes.
about? And it's this. He abandoned me. Like I have a big abandonment thing being adopted.
No kidding.
And yeah. So I feel he's like left me like as if that doesn't matter. Like he let me down, but he left me alone.
Okay, so in not talking about him, you would say, I felt abandoned. When you didn't pay the bill, this is going to sound crazy to you, but when you didn't pay the bill, I felt abandoned.
Right.
And to yourself, you say, because when you get angry and you finger point, you're abandoning yourself. Your job is to take care of your own emotional life. And part of doing that is to tell him the truth about how dire it feels to you when he doesn't pay a bill. It's not about paying the bill. It's about the abandonment, right? Because you have a lot of, you have a deep well of fear about abandonment for some dandy reasons.
Right.
Dandy. But it's your choice to hold on to the story that more abandonment is inevitable. And that all these things that somebody else, if it's in somebody else's story, their partner not paying a bill wouldn't feel like abandonment. It might feel like, it might feel like disrespect, or it might feel like something else, or sloppiness, or whatever. But it's not going to feel like abandonment. That's your theme.
Right.
I expect to be abandoned. You see, there it is. The thing I knew was going to happen. But the best abandoner of all, or the best disrespecter of all, or the best neglecter of all is always us. Now, there's where the power is.
Oh, okay.
Good news. That's good news.
You're so
because if you're
good news,
the one
I'm
that
like,
is the
she's so happy, and I'm still at this point where I'm like, wait, what? Yeah.
No, of course, it's a hard concept. It's not nutty that you're at that point. It's a hard concept. But imagine if you have to go through your life changing Steve's relationship to paying a bill in a timely manner, right?
Right.
How much more aggravating and harder is that than changing your perspective on what it means?
Right. Right, because
that's much more powerful.
That's way, yeah. Wow. Yeah, because then it doesn't flip my switch anymore.
It doesn't flip your switch.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe this is already been answered then by that, because I want to go back to you talked about, Dr. Nikki, when you would get angry and then you would flip out or whatever. I forget how you put it, but you would have your outburst, and then after would go, why did I have my outburst?
Right.
So how do you get to the point where you don't have the outburst? Because you can't do it while you're in it. You're in it already, and now you're not knowing why you're in it, and you're not thinking clearly why you're in it.
Well, the more you understand why you're in it, the less you're going to have the outburst. So you can't do it while an alien forces come to take over our body when we're in that kind of anger. We're not going to wrestle the alien at that moment. But if we afterwards go, okay, wait a minute, how was I out of line on that? I mean, what that was up. So, and remembering always, the bigger the reaction, the older the material supporting the reaction. If it's hysterical, it's historical, right? So that's what they say in these classes. Hysterical, historical. So then you spend some time with yourself. Mm-hmm. And once you know your couple of themes, abandonment is, when in doubt for you, Cheryl, go to abandonment as the theme of the moment.
Yeah.
And so you go, okay, take a deep breath. Let me apologize for the way I said that and the volume of my reactivity around that to Steve, and say, baby, it would mean so much to me if you could really do this in a timely manner, because I feel so unsteady and abandoned, and I get scared. It's very extreme. I know that, but that's what happens. And and then you find after you work that, you find that happens less often, and you start to get pretty proud. Hey, I don't do that very much anymore. You change the narrative and the perspective on what you're doing, and then new action follows suit. Right?
Yeah, and that is the truth, because I remember one of the first therapy Thursdays we did, we were talking about my daughter. And you said, what do you think she's going through right now? And I remember in my head going, oh, now we're moving to focusing on her, and then I thought, what do I think at 27 she's going through with 4 kids right now? Like the whole kit and caboodle. Like,
yeah.
And if
my
mom were alive, I want her to care about my perspective too. Like that'd be the ultimate gift if someone could hang the feelings on the to the side for a second and really embrace like all that I'm overwhelmed with. What a blessing that
but
would be.
we're back to this. It's the same conversation we're having now, which is like, what do you think she's feeling? It's not, that question really wasn't about what was she feeling. The question is about, what's the theme here? The theme is you felt abandoned by her.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't doing what you needed to be recognized.
Right.
You felt unimportant.
Right. Because of the dress. Remember the whole dress?
Yes, I know the exact.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So yeah, interesting. Right.
Because you feel when what's important to you isn't recognized, that you have turned that into abandonment. It feels very personal. Right. So when I said, "What do you think she's going through right now?" It is to recognize that it didn't have anything to do with you.
Right.
And
so now I get that, because it was very annoying at that point.
Sure.
So it's like, what? But now I get that we're actually giving our power away because we're turning everything into the thing that it isn't. I mean, it feels like it is, but it isn't.
But it's not.
Right.
And so in that case, for instance, you find a way to give yourself attention that day or whatever that would at least turn the dial down a little bit, on that. And also, how can I remember me today? How can I? And again, every time you give your power away, you're abandoning yourself. You're doing the very thing you're asking other people not to do.
That is crazy.
I know.
You know how crazy that is? That is crazy.
It's crazy.
Now, I'm not a therapist, so you tell me, like in these,
on TV. Yeah.
Right? I just pretend to be one on radio.
Right,
I'm
TikTok.
a TikTok doc. So, so when Cheryl's getting to that point, is it helpful if I go, "Hey, knock it off"? Like, does that help?
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, you're doing that thing again. Knock it off.
Knock it off.
Yeah.
And always finish with calm down, because that'll just
no. It's like when you're
You're
feeling
losing your power over there. Just take it back. Yeah.
It's like when you're walking outside. I haven't had this happen in a long time, but you're walking outside and hey, smile about it. It can't be that bad. I always want to, whether it's true or not, I want to say something like, my husband just died of cancer.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
No, what is helpful is to say, I get why this really upsets you, honey. And I'm going to try to do better on this because you should do better on it. How does that hurt you?
Right.
To pay a bill in a timely manner.
Yeah.
Or you can say to her, honey, you know what? I didn't pay this bill because I got so friggin' scared about money. I didn't want to let go of $1. Now you're in a conversation about feelings.
Yeah.
And I know that's crazy because we can afford this $43 whatever. But I am so nervous right now financially that I put it into that. And I know it makes you crazy. And I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah. Yep. Well, another therapy Thursday, taking care of all the work problems. So, yeah. So visit stucknomore.com. Follow Dr. Nikki on Instagram and as well as on Facebook.
Get ready to buy this book.
Yeah, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll hear me or Facebook. I'm reading passages or the little passages.
Yeah.
Yep. And it'll be available on audiobook as well. So, but in the coming weeks, we're going to talk more and more about the divine traumedy of Nikki Joy, a true grime story. Really looking forward to hearing the book and hearing about the writing of the book and the process of it and what you went through digging into yourself to write. I can't wait to hear all about it. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Yeah. I can't wait. Visit stucknomore.com. We'll be back in just a little bit here in Touhyville.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m. so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
Get your exterior painting to-dos done easily with Dutch Boy Pristine Exterior Paint. With its rain rinse technology, rain naturally washes away dirt and grime. Plus, it resists cracking and peeling, making it perfect to withstand the harshest weather conditions. Save big money on Pristine Exterior Paint and start your painting project today. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments, including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy. In 2011, I founded Wesley Financial Group with one goal in mind, to help honest folks out of their timeshares permanently. Today, I run Wesley with my two sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we'd want our own family treated. That philosophy has helped us grow into the largest, most trusted timeshare cancellation company in the United States. Fortune magazine even recognized us as one of the best places to work. Why? Because we genuinely care. In fact, some of our former clients were so moved by their experience working with us, they joined our team so they could help others to timeshare freedom. If you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-506-3355. 800-506-3355. 800-506-3355. Touhyville. Two Touhies are better than one.
Yeah, you guys are not going to believe what happened.
What happened? What happened?
I woke up this morning.
And?
It's Thursday.
Today is Thursday. Well, so far that is very believable.
What do you have?
Well, I brought you the greatest gift of all.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Loud early morning. Early morning. Entertainment.
Well, in that case,
Entertain me.
It's showtime.
welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Show with you here on a fun time Thursday. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed Therapy Thursday. Working through stuff on the air, and you can too. You can always reach out with your questions for Dr. Nikki and see if she can help you through some stuff. Portions of the show this morning brought to us by Jasper County Community Services. They've got a big books and banter coming up that you're excited about too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is going on at the Rensselaer Senior Center. Okay, Tuesday, June 16th.
Nope, September. There was just a mistake in the press release.
Oops, I'm sorry.
September 16th.
September 16th,
Yep.
because June 16th would be me going back in time.
We got to go back in time.
Steve does not have a time machine. Okay. September 16th at 1:30 at the Rensselaer Senior Center. Everybody's invited to this special book signing to hear the author of Live Life, Be Strong with God, written by Stephanie Howard. The opportunity is one that every avid reader will want to attend. Again, it's at the Rensselaer Senior Center, Tuesday, September 16th at 1:30 in the afternoon.
And the books are when you sign up and you attend, they're $3.
Oh, nice.
So they brought it down to a very affordable. I mean, it can't get any cheaper than that.
All right.
So the books are $3 when you are there.
All right.
For the event.
Very
September
cool.
16th at 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, very cool. All right. So also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Fair Association. Big doings last night at the Jasper County Fair Board meeting that I was not at.
Oh.
So this year's Jasper County Fair, now this year's meeting 2026.
Yeah.
Will have a special theme. 250 years of America.
Oh.
July 4th, America turns 250 years old. July 4th, 2026. So.
Oh, is that going to be fun?
That is going to be fantastic.
Super
I love this idea.
patriotic and yeah.
So now you've got America turning 250. You've got the
great big
giant carnival, the one from the state fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jasper County Fair Association is pulling out all those stops.
Yeah.
They're doing the big things for 2026. Not to mention they got great things going on in 2025 leading up to that. We're here to share all that stuff.
And it all starts with an October slumber party.
That's right. That's
a
gonna
camp
be,
out.
Yeah.
With all the goodies.
That's going to be really cool. Yep.
What is it? Bootaculaire?
Spooktacular.
Spooktacular.
Mm-hmm.
I was close.
What's up, boo?
Bring your boo to
yes.
Bootacular.
Yes. All right. Time for the Mr. P Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right. Cheryl found today's dumb criminal, and she wanted to save us a little time because, of course, on Thursdays with Therapy Thursday, it goes late. So the dumb criminal goes late. So then we have to, get to the end on a high note sooner. So today, she found us a story to combine dumb criminal and end on a high note.
And I'm calling it the Touhyville Happy Ending.
Touhyville Happy Ending.
Gets a little rocky in there, got a dumb criminal,
mm-hmm.
and we're not going to leave it there.
Right.
We're going to leave it with a message of God's love.
Right. A crime-fighting nun in Pittsburgh is in the news after she chased down a thief last month. A crime-fighting nun. How is this not a TV show in the 80s?
Right.
I mean, this seems to me like that would be
like her. What do they call the head thing that like flows through? What are they?
The habit.
The habit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The habit
like
is
the flying
just kind
nun.
of like
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right.
A crime-fighting Pittsburgh nun has made the news again. It says in the past she's had a gun pointed at her face after she chased down a jewelry thief. Has been face-to-face with a man demanding money from her religious store. And now she's chased down a credit card thief. So this is not a one-time crime-fighting nun. This is a regular crime-fighting nun. When KDK TV's Barry Pinter called the Sacred Heart of Jesus store in Bloomfield, in Pittsburgh.
She's got a store named the Sacred Heart of Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's beautiful in and of itself.
Right. That's pretty cool. Sister Mary Madeline, not Magdalene, Madeline. When he stopped by the store, he found out that he was already talking to Sister Mary Madeline. He stopped and said, "Hey, is Sister Mary Madeline here?" "That's me." Mm-hmm. She told him to come on down because she wants everyone to be zapped by God.
That's great.
Fearlessly praying, fearlessly unafraid, Sister Mary Madeline is the defender of her faith. A few days ago, a shopper in the store set down her purse, then noticed someone had stolen her credit cards. Sister Mary Madeline went into action and chased the thief. She got the credit cards back. What makes you go after these people who are trying to do these bad things, says Barry? You don't think about it. There's no why. It just happens. It happens so fast, she replied. The crimes happen fast, as does her instinct. As she says, they are the children of God who can be changed. I just think she was misled, she said of the alleged thief. There was also a time when someone stole an expensive necklace from the store. He was walking out the door and I started following him, and he turned around and said, "I don't want to have to shoot you." And I said, "Listen, all I want to tell you is Jesus loves you." And then he went out and I went after him. So I want to tell you Jesus loves you. And he's given me great speed. Going to catch you and take back the necklace, just so you know.
Right. Go and sin no more.
Right. After I get back the necklace.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And call the police and have you arrested. So, yeah. Wow. Here's a little bit of the crime-fighting nun story.
I just think she was misled. As he was walking out the door and I started following him, he turned around and says, "I don't want to have to shoot you." And I said, "Listen, all I want to tell you is that Jesus loves you, whether we know it or not. Sometimes there's a lot of crud on us and you have to get that cleaned off to be able to see."
Wow.
With a gun pointed at her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
That's
all right. That just got me.
That's faith. That's real faith. So, so there you go. Jesus loves you. God loves you. There's your end on a high note. How do you like that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How do you like that?
Thank God it was her, not me. I'd be like, "Oh, a gun. Okay, maybe Jesus not so much loves you."
This might not end on a happy ending. Wait a minute.
Right.
What's happening here?
Yeah.
Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P, locksmith and security, hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. He can repair or replace all your commercial doors, hinges, handles, closures, locks, keys for your business, whatever you need to make sure your business is safe and secure. Mr. P, hardware, locksmith, and surveillance is there for you. Call 219-866-7171. Visit mrplocksmith.com and go and like Mr. P, Locksmith and Security on Facebook.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 68. Tonight, partly cloudy and breezy with a low near 52. Friday, partly sunny and windy with a high near 67. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 44. Saturday, mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 67. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 43.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
The Another Season Going Out of Business sale continues, and now's your chance to save even more. All merchandise is 30% off except bereavement items. Furniture, bodices, fixtures, everything is priced to move. Discover home decor, candles, garden accents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and Christmas items, all at 30% off. All sales are final, so don't wait. Once these items are gone, they're gone. Visit Another Season before it's too late at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont.
August is hot at Model 1 Chevrolet in Kentland, and so are the deals. Cruise off in a 2025 Silverado 1500 with 5.9% APR for 84 months, $1,000 bonus cash, and no payments for 90 days. Or slide into a 24 Colorado or 25 Trailblazer with rates starting at 6.2%. And yes, that same 90-day deferral. But hurry, just like summer, these deals won't last forever. Model 1 Chevrolet, US 24 West in Kentland. Together, let's drive. All interest rates, terms, and payment deferrals are subject to credit approval.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon? A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Fries in the bag, vanilla cone in hand, windows down, music up. That's the summer feeling. The kind you find on McDonald's under $4 menu. With a $2.99 snack wrap, spicy or ranch, a $3.50 caramel frappe, a large ice cold soft drink, and a cheeseburger that hits like a classic. McDonald's is open late, so summer doesn't have to end early. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer on a combo meal.
All right, it is time for us to wrap things up for this fun time Thursday. Had a few folks jumped in, by the way, on our lock-in thing, so we'll wrap that up tomorrow morning. So go ahead and keep on answering our. If you were to lock in a New Year's goal or resolution now, what would it be? So go ahead and keep on answering, and we'll take care of that tomorrow morning. We'll wrap that up and go through all the comments. So.
And then also keep giving us feedback on Therapy Thursday.
Yeah.
Right now it's probably 50-50, maybe 75-25. Like it.
Yeah, I would say more than 75 like it. I've heard more likes than not.
I just have to laugh though when someone's like, "Oh," and they don't like it. They crack me up. They really do.
Some people say that about our chit chats too. So what are you going to do?
No, Well, we know when someone says "make it stop," I just, I mean, I find that funny, and I respect that opinion, and we've been trying to navigate it. We want to make it so that it's helpful to our listeners and not,
Yeah, no, we want it to be good. Yeah. So, all right. Let's end on a high note.
Okay, I loved this. It's from Revive Your Roar. I just love that to begin with. But I didn't get it all right. I bled. I bruised. I didn't get it all wrong. I loved. I learned. I didn't get it all right. I didn't get it all wrong. I got it human. I got it messy. I made it mine.
I like that a lot.
Shazam. I'll say it again.
Yeah.
I didn't get it all right. I bled. I bruised. I didn't get it all wrong. I loved. I learned. I didn't get it all right. I didn't get it all wrong. I got it human. I got it messy. I made it mine. Whee!
Yep, make it yours today. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself just a phenomenal Thursday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
Hello.
Hey, man, I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage.